Steve Plant, currently Head of Operations, Grocontinental. Primarily responsible for the control and performance of the operations team. That would include areas such as service and delivery, quality, financial and team management, advanced planning. And I think advanced planning just to make sure that we've got the people and resource in place to mirror any growth targets that we've got, in the business. We have got a good team of people who are quite passionate and motivated about the job that they do, and I think it's just down to me to make sure that they have the right platform to make the best decisions for the business. I started when I was about 13. I was packing yogurts at the time. Basically did that all the way through my childhood, really, up until I was at school. Went off to university. Felt like it was something that I should do rather than I wanted to do. So went off travelling. But before I went there, I asked Dave and Linda if I could work for 6 months, just earning a bit of money. Did that, worked in the packing hall. So pretty much did everything around site that you need to do, just to earn a bit of money. Came back, still didn't know what I wanted to do. I basically started off in the warehouse, got a full-time job. Still think I'd probably go back out travelling at some point, but I basically got a full-time job at that point. From then on, there was a position going in the transport team, which I didn't get, unfortunately. But I didn't take that as I wasn't too demotivated by that. I just thought, wait for the next opportunity and then go from there. And I was fortunate to get my next one in customer services. Started from customer services, then went to customer service supervisor, manager, worked my way up through the business. Then moved into the warehouse, and basically I've gone on from there. Warehouse planning manager, then to operations manager. The people that I've worked for have been quite inspiring people, and I think there's been other people in the business as well that have helped me in my career and kind of mentored me along the way, kind of brought me to the person that I am today, really. And I think it's part of my role to try and give some of that back to the people that want to do some of the stuff that I've done in my career, really. I think some people have the perception that Grocontinental is just trucks and trailers. I mean, they see them on the road, but it's not just that. There's a lot of work that goes into actually making that happen, whether it's customer services, IT, transport planning. And I think anybody that's looking to join the business, it is flexible, but also I think you feel valued and you feel like you're a member of the team. We do have a deep, family values, and I think we want to engage with people, we want to encourage. And I think generally you just feel that you are part of something, and that actually your decision and what you feel actually goes into making the decisions at the end of the day. Well, I think I'm an example of that type of person. When I first started here, when I was earning a bit of money, I just felt like it was a job. But I think when you start to see the different departments and the different avenues you can start to go down, you start to believe that you can have a career here. And I think there's a lot of inspiring people in the different areas of the business as well will help you move and progress with the business. And all I'd say is we've got to keep going for any opportunity that comes in the business, and whether or not you think you're going to do well, fail, go for it, because at the end of the day you've got people here that will support you, and the more you can keep moving on, the more you're going to progress in your career.